from MGM Studios at Walt Disney World. It's the Kids 2000 radio program. Yay! Yay! Oh, yay! It's Monday morning. It's Monday morning, and we've had 3 long days with these kids. Actually, 3 short days with these kids. I mean, this time it's
we put a lot into 3 days. I see what you're saying.
It's gone by fast, though.
It has gone by.
Really
We
has.
just got here yesterday, dog.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, been
I
up
ask you that like I don't know. I've been, stuck to your sides for the last 3 days. Know how everybody's doing.
Yeah.
What a great group of kids we've got this year.
I'm Kelly. And you must love Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse. Hi.
Just put your badge over your head. This is a name badge so they know who you are. See?
You know what? This is moms and dads doing what they do every day today. That's what we're saying. It's gonna be all right, isn't it? Be fine. All right. Hey, Zane, I can't see. Turn the windshield wipers on.
Where you're going up, where it lifted off? Yeah, it's going. And we were going real fast.
Jumping up and down.
Yeah.
You're a movie star.
The American people are always great, and this year no exception. They're so fun. They let the kids into the cockpit. They let us serve all the food on the plane. I mean, they're amazing. They're really cool people.
We are annoying.
Yeah, we are.
We are annoying to them. Because we are just in the way.
Sure.
We've got their whole routine thrown off.
We got 14 people doing what it takes 1 to do.
Yeah.
Oh, we're a mess.
But we want to meet the kids, and that's our way to do it, is to hand them the hot dog.
Yeah, but I gotta apologize once again to Tammy. I mean, she let me wear her little flight attendant dress.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's calling me Tammy, and I got on her dress, and I got on the captain's hat. Actually, it actually fulfilled a few fantasies that I've had for quite a long time. Coffee, tea, crayons. Hello. My name is Tammy.
The winds are kind of swirling around us down here because of it.
One of our kids, whose name nobody will forget, is our dancing, rapping, singing Robert. And we found out on the airplane that this kid's loaded with personality. He's on steroids, so he's a little boy, but he's huge because this growth hormone has made him just real kind of puffy, really puffy. And
A little puff daddy.
He's a little puff daddy.
Puff Robbie.
And just, God, this kid can do it all.
Yeah,
he's
he
going to
can.
be a big star.
Yeah.
He won our dance contest, by the way.
Yeah, he
Guy's
did.
funny. He
Loaded
told his
with
mother, we've got to get him in front of a record producer.
Yeah,
I
we
see
do.
dollar signs.
Can't wait. What'd you win, Robert?
I won a CD player and Whitney Spears.
And Britney Spears?
Britney Spears.
Let's
Who taught
listen-
you how to dance like that? I'm sorry, dog.
My brothers.
Yeah?
Let's listen to Robert win the dance contest.
I got 4 big brothers, and I am the last one of the 5 Mohingis.
Don't
and
forget about me.
And my mama, she taught me well, and I got manners, so I just want to thank y'all for letting me be able to come on this trip.
Way to go, Robert!
Yeah.
Katina,
Yeah.
what's Robert's condition?
Robert was diagnosed with a brain tumor and short stature.
And short stature.
Uh-huh.
And are they related in any way?
Well, the brain tumor was located on his pituitary gland.
I see.
And the pituitary gland is what causes you to grow.
I saw a picture of him in our book, and he was just thin as a rail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
These steroids have just made him, not only to make him taller, they've made him bigger all the way around.
Made him, yes.
Does he ever get teased at school about being so big?
Oh, very much so.
How's he deal with it?
He's learning to deal with it better.
He knows it's temporary, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The staring, he's dealing with that good too, because he says, Mama, I wonder why they stare so much, so.
Well, it's not like he's doing anything to draw attention to himself.
We're going on this bus.
Come on, ride the train. You ride it. Come on, ride the train. Where's the bus? Come on. Come on, ride the bus. Can ride it. Come on, ride the bus.
I've stayed to my rule. I have one rule when I come here is like I don't want to know about the condition. I want to relate to these kids as kids because that's the whole point of this vacation for them. You know?
Yeah.
These families are craving normalcy.
Take away the differences, yeah.
Absolutely. And that's the way I want to relate to them.
I wish I could do that. I've got this book that's
tough.
got, you know, it tells what everybody
It's
has.
really tough because you end up, no matter how hard you try, you end up knowing about what the conditions these families are dealing with.
Sarah has cerebral palsy. When I was pregnant with her, 7 months pregnant, they found out that she was sick and she was basically dying in utero. And they told us that we could either deliver her or let her die in utero. And so we said, well, we'll take our chances and delivered her 2 months early. When she was born, her chances of surviving were 2% is what they gave her. So when we see her now, we're like really impressed.
In August of last year, he was diagnosed with hydrocephalus, and that's all we thought it was. Well, we thought it was a sinus infection, but then November, we found out that it's called astrocytoma, it's brain cancer, and his tumor is embedded in the spinal cord.
Hannah was selected. Hannah is 5 years old. She has spina bifida, which means that the back of her back had a hole in it, and so that not all of her function, she doesn't have function all the way down to the bottom of her legs. And when she was born, they thought, in fact, the doctors told us that she wouldn't be able to walk at all. She'd be completely paralyzed. Today, she's using the wheelchair around the park, all over the park, but she's also being able to get out and use her single crutch and be able to walk around and be able to get on the rides. It's incredible. It's a miracle.
As a parent, you can always remember the one time your kid was in the hospital, you know, the soccer accident or that, you know, that temperature that wouldn't go down. And that's one time. And these parents are dealing with it day after day after day.
It's a matter of routine for these families.
Yeah, it is. But it never gets routine when it's your kid, though. It never becomes routine.
I mean, I'm griping last night because my corn is hurting so hard.
Yeah, you
I
were.
tell you,
Boy.
Got this little corn on my
hip.
This corn on my right little toe, man. This has been bothering the heck out of me. Then we get off the boat.
Your arthritis flaring up, too?
Somebody steps on it, man.
Yeah, I know, Al.
Y'all know. You know, I take great pride in my feet. I got some nice feet. But I got this one little corn. And man, Kelly said you can take it somewhere and get it dug out or something.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a kids corns trip for you, Al.
Rolling, keep them doggies rolling, rawhide.
Through rain and wind and weather, hell bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. Move 'em out, hit 'em up, hit 'em out, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide.
Hit 'em up, move 'em out, hit 'em up.
You're torturing her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She loves us. We're huge.
We had wheelchair races. Our first ever official wheelchair race down Main Street. Our first day in the park. It was Kelly manning one chair, Al on another, and me on the third. Not bragging when I say that I blew away the field.
I don't know, dog.
I won because I cheated. Come on.
You cut me off. You drove that wheelchair, kind of like you drive your car.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And afterwards, we had a talk with the mayor of Main Street.
Now, the wheelchair race is on till this afternoon, so you take it easy until then. Yes, just running through here like this. Morgan, how are you? Nice to see you, darling. Are you going to go see Mickey? Well, you tell him that Mayor Weaver said hello, will you?
Tell him where we're going now.
Where are you going now?
Tell him we're going to the teacups.
Oh, you know, that's my daughter's favorite thing is the teacups. I get a little sick, but she likes it a whole lot. Yeah.
I'm not a teacup person. I just cannot do it.
I know it.
I literally, one spin of the teacup, I was about to throw up. Sick as a dog, had to cover my eyes. I felt so bad for the kids with me. I think they were more frightened of, you know, having chunks on them instead of enjoying the ride.
I know that's my fear with you most of the time.
Oh, I just one spin of the cup.
Poor Taylor. It was her birthday. She turns 4, and her head is literally in your lap, covering, waiting for the moment.
Waiting for the chance.
She literally laid down in my lap. Where's the exit? I don't like teacups. I don't like teacups.
On the Tower of Terror.
Oh, God. This ride, man, let me say something.
Oh, here we
this
go.
is like a 20-story hotel.
Uh-huh.
And I just thought you just went up and then back down.
No.
I said, no problem. So now it catches you off guard because they put you in this car, and at first I thought it was like some of the other rides, like a simulation type thing, and you're just going to watch a film and shake around a little bit or something. This thing just takes you on a tour of this doggone place, and before you even know it, you don't even know you're about to drop. Man, it just drops you down. Hey, man, that's not right.
Good morning, Grammy.
Let's welcome Mickey and Minnie now. Come on.
I have a wireless microphone. They're like, Mickey and Minnie are waiting in the kitchen. Go out and get them, and you can interview them. They don't talk. Hello. You can interview them and then bring them into the room. So I walk out. I'm going to get Mickey and Minnie. The room explodes with anticipation. Here they come. I walk in the kitchen. There's nobody there. Nobody.
And the kids started chanting, "We want Mickey.
Yeah.
We want Mickey."
Kid's an idiot. Kid's an idiot.
After about 5 minutes, they just kind of lost interest. They just quit the chant.
And I'm trying everything to make a joke out of it. So I go in the restroom. I'm like, I know what I'll do. I'll say Mickey and Minnie. Mickey's in the bathroom, and so I'll flush the toilet, and it'll sound like Mickey's in the bathroom.
You can't do that.
Censor toilets. Can't even use a toilet prop.
Can't get a courtesy flush.
Can't even get a courtesy flush.
I hate the censor toilet.
They finally walk in. They got attitude. They got attitude coming out their big old ears. You know. But once inside the little room, boy, they were just great.
No elbowing little sick children.
They were fine.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome as can be. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. Forever let us hold our banner high, 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 high. Come along and sing the song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
Trey was shaken as a baby by a daycare professional. That's I don't even like to use the word professional.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's using the word loosely.
Somebody working at a daycare center shook Trey when he was about 10 weeks old. And
this is just the saddest thing.
10 weeks?
10 weeks,
It's just the saddest story ever.
And Melanie, his mom, was saying, you know, I lay in bed at night and think, what could this child have done at 10 weeks old to infuriate a daycare worker to that degree where they would shake a baby? And his wheelchair has a bumper sticker on it that says never, ever shake a baby.
We were at the race cars in Magic Kingdom, and Big Al had him, and he had just bought him a NASCAR hat because Trey's real sensitive to light. I had sunglasses, but it just wasn't cutting it. And it was just the look he was like touching Big Al's face and trying to kiss him, and he was so excited to get on the little car, and I stepped back and I just thought, oh my God, there are good people.
Is he having the time of his life down here?
I've never seen him this happy. I look for ways to give him back what was taken from him, and I've not been able to do it this well, but you guys have given him, I've never seen him smile as big. And have you noticed his little hands? They go 90 miles an hour. It's like, Mom, train, race car. I mean, everything is so fast, and it's like you guys have given him something that was stolen.
I have a mentally retarded relative whose parents are most concerned about when they're gone. You know, they're getting older, and who's going to take care of Ray? And that's got to be one of your, I know it's probably in your thoughts every day. What have you concluded?
The one thing I always tell my mom and dad is most parents, they want to leave before their child. And I've often said I want Trey to leave first.
That's not a bad thing to say.
Feels bad though. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if he didn't have his mom, because I'm his whole world, and it feels bad to say.
I don't think it's bad to say.
Very unselfish thing to say.
Can I have a bite of your neck? Just one little bite? I need a little bite of your neck. Can I just a little bite? I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch. Can I have a little bite of your neck right there? Just a little bite, just this much. Here I go. That's good.
Say a big bite.
I just want a little bite. Just a little bite. Can I have a little bite?
You already got a big bite.
I got a little bite. Let me get more.
Na 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 na, and at the Disney, na na, oh.
Go for the moon. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Back and watch them and just see their faces just light up and getting on the dinosaur ride and Splash Mountain. It's all they talked about. And she said, this is so much fun. We just don't want to go home.
Seeing Taylor not able to run and play and go free like normal children. And when we come here, you know, we're in a surrounding where everybody is having to deal with some type of condition and nobody was, you know, considered a special child. So today this weekend you know, she was real comfortable. She didn't have to worry about anyone calling her or looking funny because, you know, she was all in a surrounding where everybody was the same.
Oh, yeah, don't even go near him with a hat. And we haven't gotten this hat off him all weekend. And once he realized it had his name on it, it was like, oh, well, that's mine. And I'd say, can I wear your hat? No.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, come here, Mackenzie. Come over here on my microphone. Okay.
We heard you singing this morning, Mackenzie.
I love your crown. Is that a Beauty and the Beast crown? Where'd you get that crown?
It's coming for Beauty and the Beast.
From Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So tell us, what is this Williams syndrome?
Williams syndrome is it's a condition that affects 1 out of about every 60,000 children. It's very rare, and it's essentially a deletion of the elastin gene on the DNA. So things that have a lot of elasticity are affected. She had a heart attack when she was 1.5 years old.
Oh my goodness.
She had open heart surgery. She still has one heart defect, and then she's had lots of other surgeries in between time.
And she's slightly autistic. Is that what you said?
She is autistic, but she has their whole personality. All the Williams syndrome kids have the same personality that Mackenzie does. They're real outgoing. They have what's called cocktail party talk, where they just act like they're at a cocktail party all the time. Yeah, they're musical geniuses. She can sing any song. She can sing all the Carpenter songs.
Oh, I want to hear a Carpenter song. Pick her up there.
Oh, boy.
Mackenzie, sing. Sing a song.
Make it simple to last your whole life long.
Don't worry that it's not good enough.
One else to hear.
Just sing a song.
know, you try not to have favorites on the trip, but for some reason, this little girl to me, I just love her. Considering where she came from and stuff, and the family dynamics that she's had. Her mother had to go away, and her great uncle and great aunt took custody of her and 2 other siblings, and little Lauren was just kind of laying around. She'd just lay on the floor and not move or do anything.
She'd have a headache and complain that her legs were hurting, but no symptoms of anything until August. We finally realized that she couldn't even bend over to pick anything up. She was squatting, and so we took her to the doctors then and found out that she had a brain tumor.
Lauren, do you have to go to the hospital a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that bad or not so bad?
Bad.
It's bad. You don't like it there, huh? Why?
Because...
What do they do? They make you lay down and stuff?
Give me shots.
Oh, shots sting.
Hate
We
that.
don't like shots, do we? What's been the best ride so far?
Teacups, Dumbo.
Uh-huh.
Circles.
Teacups and Dumbo? Are you ready to go home, or you want to stay a few more days?
Stay.
Yeah. Stay forever, huh?
We got to get back on that plane today, though.
That's no plan.
I didn't ride most of the rides with her. She was with some of the staff members, and she is, just another child. Just a little girl that you would never notice that she had cancer if you didn't know her. And she just wants to have fun like all the other kids.
It makes me feel proud, to see it. But as a kid, I wasn't able to come here, so, just let them come, enjoy stuff like that. It's a good fit.
Yeah.
It's a real good fit.
Yeah, during the parade and everything, and seeing the fireworks, and just her face, it was just an awe, and she was just really enjoying it. And she said, "Mom, I'm so happy, it's going to make me cry." So.
Just very happy. That's about all I can say. Right, sure is. Kind of get choked up on this kind of stuff, talking about my kid.
Don't think these parents aren't strong. So when they do cry and they do break down, I mean, it takes a lot. And for the most part, these are tears of joy because they're getting an experience with their children that they never dreamed they could have. To be on the Kids trip, you not only have to have a child that's terminally or chronically ill, but you also have to demonstrate a financial need, that there'd be no way you could afford to come to Disney World on your own. And certainly for most families, there's no way. I don't think any of us in this room could really afford to come to Disney World the way we do it.
No way.
I mean, per child, to bring a family of 6 down here is not a cheap endeavor. And so to do Disney World the way we're doing Disney World, completely first class, is something they could never do. And that's what's motivating these tears. They're not sad for their situations.
No, they're not.
They're just happy to be here.
To see them happy, the sacrifices that were made, the donations that were made for these kids to come here, we appreciate it so much. And, of course, I don't personally know, the people who donated the money, but if I could meet them and go up to every one of them and give them a big hug, and be able to say thank you. Because I couldn't have done this by myself. It just means the world to see them happy. It was all worth it to me, just to get to come to watch them and have that kind of time.
I walked into the cockpit, and Christopher was in front of me, and all you can see is the clouds. And he said, "Mom, is this heaven?" And I said, he said, "Mom, this looks like heaven." And I said, "Yeah, it sure does," looking around at it. And he said, "Do you always go to Disneyland before you go to heaven?" And the woman that works for American Airlines said, "Well, you just did." And it hit me, and I thought, he did. I mean, he's got that done.
Where I stand, I can see just where you've been. You somehow find the strength within to walk another mile. Where you stand, again, looking like you found a friend, and I can't help but smile. 'Cause throughout my life, I've seen my share of problems, but when I'm near you, you somehow set me free. And I wish that I could show you how you changed my life. This child, you're a miracle to me. I reach out for your hand, and I see the transformation, that wonder in your eyes I won't forget. And if ever I'm in need of inspiration, I think back to the day when we first met, Where I stand, I can see the clearing skies, and I can see your drying eyes. No more crying eyes to see, so hold my hand. Come and take a walk with me. You see things no one should see.